Hi everybody, we've just received this and I'm very excited to get it unboxed, which I'll do with you now, and then I'm going to go through all of the features that I love about it and anything that I might not like about as well. So I hope you enjoy watching. Okay, so I've just taken off the sellotape so that I don't get embarrassed by not taking it off. So if we open it up, there's all the warranty and instructions here. There's the little, one of the little tools to get into the so there's that. That's the multi-use tool, that's called. Then we've got the plug to charge it. Yeah, I love it. And we've got the crevice tool as well to go in and around the sofa or under the bed and all those hard to reach areas. So that'll be very handy. And that's everything. And it comes with a little bit of power. So I'm going to go and use that now and let you know how I get on. So we've used our handheld Dyson for an entire day now, and we've used it so much that we've actually run it flat. So I'm going to pop it on charge. I'll just show you how easy it is. So here's the cable, and then we just pop that in there like that. Leave it on our laptop or whatever. Pop it on charge, and then you can see a little blue light has come on there just to let us know that it's on charge. That blue light also flashes when it's run out of battery. We did get a lot of use out of it, and as you can see there's still a bit of dirt in there. We have a cat, so there's just hairs and crumbs and bits and bobs everywhere. That is not an entire day's worth, there was a lot more than that. Otherwise that would be an incredibly clean house, which just isn't our house. So while it's charging, I just wanted to talk through some of the features that it's got. These are the tools that come with it. I showed you in the unboxing. So we've got the crevice tool, which we actually use to go in and around the sofa, get right under the bed, and all of those cobwebby bits that you get on the ceiling. Well, you may not get them, but we do. And then this was good for the stairs. Brilliant, actually. That gets all of the fur up. It's quite a tough little brush there. And then that, we actually use this as like a little duster. So when the kids spilt something, we would just go over it, or it was brilliant for the skirtings. It's just so handy. So much easier to use this than our big clunky hoover. And for quick little mop-ups of crumbs and cereal that the kids spill or we even spill, it's much easier to just get this on it than get the lazy person's way of cleaning up. But we are lazy and it makes our lives a bit easier, so I'm not complaining. So to empty it, it's really easy. We just pop that little red thing down there. There we go. Empty all that out. At the back here, you'll see that says max. That means it goes on to maximum power, and then that means the run time is for 6 minutes. If that is off, the run time is for around 17 minutes. We did use it on and off for an entire day. I didn't time it, but it felt like a long time. So it's important to keep your handheld Dyson clean, and it's really easy to get this one clean, much easier than the big old clunky hoovers. So we pull that down so that comes out, and then pull that red lever down again. It comes out like that. I say it's easy, I can't get it out now. There, like that. So that can be cleaned inside with the dusty brush. And then we just give this a quick clean as well, get all the dust off. And to clean the filter, that just pops up out of there, and then you can just wash that in the tap, leave it to dry, and once it's dry you can pop it back in. So it's so easy to keep clean. Ooh, a bit more. There. Just like that. And I'm hoping that will be just as easy to get that back on. There we go. So what I love about the Dyson V6 trigger is that it is sort of the lazy person's way of cleaning, but it's so much easier to take this around the house, to the car, than lugging our big upright vacuum out there. And it's so hard to clean the stairs with that as well. The tools that come with it make it easier to get into hard to reach places, so around the edges where our cobwebs are. And then the skirting boards. The skirting boards, because we have a cat, are always covered in fur. So it's so nice to, instead of having to go around dusting them all the time with a cloth or with the brush, that I can just vacuum it up with this and it's just gone instantly. Also, it's so easy to use. So you literally just push that button there and you're away, and then release your finger and it's off. So it could not be easier to use. And the hoover itself is easy to clean. So you just take that out, take that off, give it a little dust over, which is much easier than cleaning most upright vacuums. What I don't like about the handheld hoover is that it takes 3.5 hours to charge for only 17 minutes use, or 6 minutes if you use the max power button. That's a long time for not really much use. But when I thought about it, I wouldn't be hoovering, if we're just doing a bit of spot cleaning around the house, I wouldn't be hoovering for much, or vacuuming for much longer than that anyway. So it's not too, but it would be nice if the battery lasted a bit longer, just that we could get a bit more use out of it, because I think that it may be the case that we have to charge this every 1 or 2 days. But it is something that we are going to be using every day, so it's not such a bad thing. This is going to make our life as a family of 4 so much easier. We have 2 messy kids that just throw things on the floor. They track to crumbs. They come out of nowhere. They're constantly emptying the cupboard with rice and Rice Krispies. So all I need now is this, and that is gone instantly. And I much prefer using that than a dustpan and brush. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the review. Let me know if you have one of these and what you think. We love it. This is much better for me as a gift than perfume, jewellery, anything like that. Since becoming a mum, I'm all for household gadgets that make our life a little bit easier. And my partner also loves it. He won't admit it, but he was the first person to get it out of the box. But I unboxed it, but he was the first person to use it. So it's definitely one for the family. And it's so much easier to use in your big hoover. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you have one, let me know what you think of it in the comments. And I'm going to crack on now and carry on with